The Cumberland County District Attorney says she wants all providers to be on the same page when it comes to tackling homelessness, especially when it comes to keeping people experiencing homelessness out of the criminal justice system. Good evening, I'm Chris Costa.
And I'm Zach Blanchard. In an attempt to get everyone on board, today the DA took police officers, first responders, and nonprofit leaders to different homeless resources around the city. News Story's Jack Mulmid was there.
Charging them doesn't make a difference.
In Portland's Recovery Community Center, leaders from around the city and Cumberland County, fire, police, and Cumberland County District Attorney Jackie Sartoris.
And what we saw today was really a full spectrum of all of the services.
Sartoris says too many unhoused people end up in the legal system and not in places where they can actually be helped.
We know that in order to keep people out of the criminal legal system is to offer people help where they can best both receive it.
These presentations are great and all, but to see firsthand what's available, we have to get up and load up. The first stop, Portland's Homeless Services Center.
This is not a goal like for people to live in for the long term.
For the last month, this shelter has neared capacity, contributing to a lower deadly overdose rate in Portland.
The work that we're doing is to try to meet people where they're at.
Sean Donahue, Portland's fire chief, says his department is often called to incidents where they aren't equipped to help, and knowing what other resources there are is valuable.
They're not the best equipped to handle a lot of these issues because they're longer-term issues that require specialized help.
And before we know it, it's back on the road. The next stop is Milestone, which has some of the only drug detox beds in the state. This new facility you're looking at will double their bed space this spring.
To me, it means we're going to be able to say yes a lot more to people who are looking for help and know a lot less.
On the road again, this time to Spurwink for a walkthrough of their medical facility. And then the final stop is at Preble Street's low barrier shelter, Elena's Way.
Portland is a service center community for the entire state of Maine, so it's appropriate that state level resources are coming to Portland.
Elena's Way and other low barrier shelters need more funding and are at risk of closing down. Greg Payne, housing policy for Governor Mills' office, says if you want this to be funded, to call your lawmakers.
Now would be a good time to weigh in with your own legislative delegation.
The tour was done by midday, but with some of the most important people in the region dealing with homelessness, taking away new knowledge about keeping people off the streets and into a shelter, not a courtroom. In Portland, Jack Mulmid, News Center, Maine.